could you talk about both these things? What kind of safety net the Russian government has provided for those who have lost their jobs, and the impact of the combination of the collapse of the oil prices and the coronavirus emergency?
Sure. To your first question, there frankly haven't been many measures at all, which is leading, in my estimation, more to the downtick in Putin's popularity, not the spread of the virus itself, but rather the spillover economic effects that aren't really being dealt with in a coherent top-down way. I think that's proving taking more of a hit on Putin's rating than even the virus. As I talked about in the answer to my previous question, in Putin's somewhat absent or not very forceful response, what he's done is he's announced a series of so-called non-working holidays for the country. These aren't official quarantines. That's left up to governors and mayors. It's Moscow's mayor, who I've been talking about, who actually decreed that in the city of Moscow there would be a quarantine. All Putin has done is announced these rolling series of non-working holidays. And what that means is that the government does not obligate itself to pay any sort of wide-scale compensation, not to employers and not to employees. Putin has said no one should lose their job as a result of this crisis, that all employers should continue to pay salaries. But with the Russian government not providing wide-scale economic relief for those employers, for small and medium businesses, there simply isn't any money to pay those employees. So it's a bit of a paradox that the Kremlin hasn't really resolved. And I think it's growing economic frustrations that are leading to that sort of, if not exactly protest mood, because there isn't really anywhere or any way to protest right now. And that may be one thing that helps the Kremlin squeak through this crisis, even if support for Putin and its policies continue to fall. It's not just difficult, but impossible to gather people in the street right now for a protest.